Carpe Zeus, you know it's always a good sign when you're going hunting when you see hogs alongside the road close to your destination. In this case, we were headed down to Bosque County. We arrived, didn't see much on the game cameras until we got to this last game camera that was adjoining the oats field. This is actually on the creek bottom side, and there were several hogs on it. While I'm seeing these hogs on the images with my computer, I hear movement off to the brush to the side to the left, and I notice that this last timestamp is about 45 minutes before we arrived. The Hessian had just returned from a long-distance hunting class out in West Texas, so I had him providing overwatch and security while I checked the game cameras. So he went around and investigated the commotion, put his new skills to use, and made a 610 centimeter shot, or about 20 feet, on this nice little 50-pound sow. When you think about it, in this brush, 20 feet is long distance. Next, we moved around and set up to watch the oats field as the sun was going down. I spied this hog at the north end of the field from the truck, and we started off on our stalk to get closer towards it. There were actually others, and they would occasionally appear when they would stick their heads above the oats where we could see them. The problem was that I had a different line of sight than the Hessian, who's a few inches shorter than I am, and so I could often see hogs that he couldn't see, or I would see them more often than he was seeing them. Right here I was looking at a group of about 3 hogs, and he occasionally would see just one of them. As we watched, the hogs disappeared into the high grass, lost all but from view, and then the Hessian noticed that a couple of the hogs had moved over to our far right and were in short grass. And there they were. I'm going to change the reticle color here to red so it'll be easier to see. We each selected a hog and prepared to shoot. So here I've frozen the image on the last frame before the shot breaks on my rifle, and you can see where I'm aiming on my hog. The Hessian is not able to see his hog as clearly, only seeing part of the back of the hog, and he's actually aiming a little bit low down on the shoulder into the grass to the point of where he thinks the shoulder is. His hog goes down, and my hog crashes into the fence. A short while later, I pick up these 2 hogs on the run and make a shot at this one, trying to lead it appropriately. The shot hits as his rear end collapses and he goes sliding into the woods. After searching well over an hour, neither of my hogs was recovered. Something interesting we found in the oats were a series of trails like the one that is pictured here, where the hogs have established highways through the oats, getting from one side to the other. The Hessian's hog turned out to be a boar weighing about 125 pounds. As it was a clean little boar, the Hessian made quick work of removing the back straps before we went home. Carpe Zeus, my friends.